Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Shawnee Mission North, the home of the Indians, or if you're a die-hard fan or alma mater, you may know it better as the Brick House. Tonight's matchup is the Shawnee Mission East Lancers will come in to the Brick House to see if they can steal a win from the Shawnee Mission North Indians. And again, I'm Michael Owens.
And I'm Miles Duvenel.
And I'm Santi Gandolfo.
So sitting here tonight is we're going to talk a little bit about Shawnee Mission East, the visitor in this tonight's matchup.
Yeah, and we can start out here with Sarah Bingham. She's 6'3". She's our center here at Shawnee Mission East, and she's in the record books as the season leader for rebounds. All right, and Kathleen Stanley also going to come up here in a minute. And she's 5'6". She's a guard, and she's quite athletic. As she also plays. She's a swim coach during the summer, and also plays competitive disc golf. All right, here with Annabelle Merchant. She's quite the talented outside shooter. She's also a guard. And she's someone that you have to watch out for sure. She is quite the shooter from the perimeter, and you're definitely going to need a hand up every time that she's having the ball.
Yeah, and from North, we have number 22, Jada Donson. She's a senior, a 5'10" guard. And let me tell you, she has some speed and aggression in her. She is not scared to drive in. She's really good at drawing fouls, can also shoot, and hopefully she'll get some good looks and a lot of points tonight.
As a shooter that likes to work inside out, she's definitely deadly with the three ball there, and that's something that Shawnee Mission East is going to have to focus on tonight if they want to secure a win.
Yeah, number 34, Keegan Stiers, a 5'6" senior, a guard. She's extremely quick and very competitive. She always has a smile on her face, and she'll shoot the ball from anywhere on the court. I love Keegan's attitude. She never gets down. She always stays in it. She's super athletic. Does a lot of different sports just besides basketball as well. Yeah, so what are you guys looking forward in tonight's matchup?
So as both players have been highlighted, I'd definitely say that Shawnee Mission East has the height advantage going in tonight, but I think that North may have the superior guard play in Keegan Sears and all the players that you mentioned before. What do you think?
Well, I personally am looking forward to a good competitive game. I'm hoping that's a good high-scoring one, and I hope that the girls go out there and compete and work hard.
Yeah, and for me, I've watched these girls grow a lot as a team. Last year, it was like Coach Martina's first year, and she's worked really hard during the off-season and the in-season to really help these girls click, and they have a great bond. Even off the court, they're always together. They go out to dinners, and they just work hard, and I want to see a good game tonight. I really hope it goes well for them.
As East enters the game tonight, 8-9 overall and 3-6 in league play, they'll primarily run a man-to-man defense, but they might have to switch it up tonight for North's superior on the perimeter shooting, as North has to make up for the lack of height that they have.
Yeah, and some issue that we're going to run into tonight is our one of our top players, Kiara Williams, actually came down with the flu, so we're wishing her a speedy recovery. She is a big part of this team, so a lot of people on the team are going to really have to step up tonight, and hopefully that's what we'll see.
Yeah, and as you were talking about the defense by Shawnee Mission North, I think that they will probably have to switch to a zone defense, as they'll have to guard Sarah Bingham and Cameron Gossick, as they're quite talented in the post.
Yeah, I think, like you guys both said, the height is going to play a big part for East, but if we can really work hard and take a lot of good threes, we should see a good game.
If North has done their homework, they'll definitely want to avoid the 1-3-1 zone on East. East has a lot of success earlier this season in breaking the zone, especially against Blue Valley when East-owned Kathleen Staley hit 5 threes. So if I'm North, I'm avoiding that defense at all costs, because if they get hot, that's going to be very hard for North to come back from with their low-scoring team that they are.
Another highlight of tonight's game is it is actually senior night here at the Brick House, so we're going to get to see, before the boys game, actually, we'll get to see the seniors from the girls and the boys game be highlighted, and their parents will come out and be a good time.
And I personally believe that this will be quite the confidence booster for East if we can come out here with a win, as that'll make us 9-9 and we'll be a 500 team here, winning 50% of our games, and I think that'll be quite the confidence booster.
So yeah, we're getting really close to the game. We're about to see our starting lineups, and it's about to get going.
As the cheerleaders form the line for Shawnee Mission North, you'll be soon hearing our lineups where we're going to cut to the announcer here at Shawnee Mission North to give you the in-game, in-feel feeling that you will have being in the brick house here. As more people flood in, it's beginning to get the noise that brick house brings.
Good evening and welcome to the Shawnee Mission North Fieldhouse. Tonight's game between the Lady Pacers of Shawnee Mission East and your Shawnee Mission North Lady Indians. Tonight's contest is played in accordance with the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Good sportsmanship and hospitality are important to us at Shawnee Mission North. Courteous treatment of other bands, players, coaches, cheerleaders, and officials is practiced and expected. On behalf of our two schools, the Shawnee Mission School District and the Kansas State High School Activities Association, we hope you enjoy tonight's game and cheer enthusiastically and positively for your team. And now it's time for tonight's starting lineups. First for the Lancers, at guard, a 5'5" junior, number 1, Annabelle Merchant. And for the Indians, at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 1, Summer Weineke. For the Lancers, at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 5, Reese Althouse. And for the Indians, at guard, a 5'2" senior, number 20, Allison Dowd. For the Lancers, at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 14, Kathleen Stanley. And for the Indians, at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Gina Johnson. For the Lancers, at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 23, Cameron Johnson. And for the Indians, at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 34, Keegan Snyder. And for the Lancers, at forward, a 6'3" junior, number 30, Sarah Bingham. And for the Indians, at forward, a 5'10" senior, number 52, Madison Kohler. The head coach for Shawnee Mission East is Lauren Lawrence. At the helm of the Indians is head coach Martina Mihajlovic. The athletic trainer for the Sports Medicine Performance Center at the University of Kansas Health System is John Vincent. And tonight's officiating crew consists of Wayne Price, Dave Kerner, and Gordon Glenmore.
As we're going to see number 30, Sarah Bingham here, go out for the tip for Shawnee Mission East.
Yeah, and from Shawnee Mission North, we have number 52, Madison Kohler, a senior. So she's going to be going for the jump, and let's see what's going on.
This game is about to get started here. As the tip will go, Shawnee Mission East, brought up by number 23, Cameron Gossick.
As you can see, we're already playing pretty aggressive defense here, really trying to get that ball. Not letting East do much with it here.
As East is having problems getting it inside, just passing around the perimeter. As key ball handler, Kathleen Staley tries to make something happen. She's going to get a shot put up by number 30, Sarah Bingham, not able to find the rim here, brought down by number 34.
With the rebound. She's going to bring it down the court. Pass to Allison Dowd, to Madison Kohler, back to Allison Dowd, back to Kohler,
As you also see North having some problems setting up their offense.
Yep. So far, great defense from both teams.
That's going to get a foul here.
Going to be a travel on Allison Gap.
As that's going to be the first turnover here for Shawnee Mission North. Give East the ball here. As you're going to have number 5, Reese Allhouse, bring the ball up the court here for the Lancers.
Yeah, Summer Weineke's just not going to lay up on that pressure. There it is.
As you have up in the rim.
Be a shooting foul.
And Reese Allhouse is also a great shooter here. She has quite a bit of confidence here going up to the free throw line.
As we're going to get a foul here on number 34, Keegan Stiers here, a senior leader for the team here. Gets a foul decently early. It's going to send number 5, Reese Allhouse, to the line. Not able to connect on her first as she finds left rim there. As her second one's put up, she's able to connect that one, which will give East the lead here.
Keegan Stiers is going to move the ball down the court again, looking to set up an offensive play here. East really applying a lot of pressure. Back out to Summer.
As you're going to have North dancing on the perimeter here, not able to find anything. You're going to have number 22, Jada Johnson, try to get somewhere. As we're going to get another turnover here, which will lead to East ball. It's the second turnover already for North as we get into this first period here with 6:13 remaining. If you're just joining us, it's been a relatively slow game as it's going to be a very defensive battle tonight between East and North. As you're going to have number 14, Kathleen Staley, put up a shot there, not able to connect. Ball will be out on North and will remain a Shawnee Mission East ball. As we'll be having Reese Allhouse having the inbounds pass here for the Lancers. As she's going to push it to Sarah Bingham, the center here for the Lancers.
Yeah, and like we discussed before the game, I think the height really is there for East, so it's going to be interesting. So far, I think North is doing a pretty good job on this defense, not giving up much shots. We see a few shots go in or go out, but Summer Weineke's going to dribble down the court, and she's just so fast, and her ability and her ball handling skills are very elite, and she's only a sophomore. So.
As you have number 34,
Keegan Stiers not
put up
able
a shot
to go
there.
in. But it's going to remain North's ball, so that's good.
As you're going to have Coach Lawrence of the East Lancers against Coach Milchek of the North Indians.
Yeah. And that's something that I think Coach Martina really improved on this year is her ability to sub her players, give them the breaks they need, but also have a good amount of players that can fill spots. And like I said, with Kiera not being here, a lot of girls are going to have to step up tonight, and I think it's going to work out for them.
Is there Summer Weineke throw up a shot there?
Not quite able to connect. Madison's going to get up.
Down by number 52,
out to
Madison
Jada.
Kohler.
There it is. Good bucket. That's what we like to see from Jada, man. Like I said earlier, she just has such intensity and really not scared.
You're going to have number 5 here.
Looks like an and one.
You have number 5 here, Reed Allhouse, able to connect through pressure there to finish it, as that's going to be sending her to the line to see if the East Lancers can extend their lead here. As it's going to be the second foul on number 34, Keegan Stiers, a senior leader for the North Indians. She will go take a seat for the remainder of this first period.
And as you guys mentioned, I believe that having a strong bench is something that Shawnee Mission East definitely has to keep in mind. As you guys have been saying how impressive Shawnee Mission North's bench can be.
As you're going to have Keegan Stiers stay in the game, which is very risky, her already having 2 fouls so early here in the game. You're going to work it down to number 22.
Shot from Keegan, not quite.
As Keegan Stiers is going to miss the 3 there, barely off the mark. Number 5, Reese Allhouse is going to bring the ball up here for the East Lancers.
I like you said, this really is a defensive battle. Not much points being able to happen, but still a close game, and I think both teams are looking pretty good.
Yeah, and that's what we asked for here. We asked for a good, competitive game here.
As we're going to get a foul on the court here, I believe, by number 52, Madison Kohler, trying to hold down the big presence that is 45, Sydney Crane, for the East Lancers here. We're going to get inbounds pass for number 5, Reed Allshouse here, and see if they can do something under the rim with the size advantage that they have over the smaller Shawnee Mission North team.
I think part of North's success this year on the girls program is really comes down to just Coach Martinez's ability to just really keep their heads up and always, you know, no matter the lead that the other team has or what's going on the court, she's always aggressive. She's always standing. She's always yelling at refs, and she's an amazing coach. So.
I believe we're going to get a 5-second call right there, which will lead to an East turnover here, as North is going to need to force more of those to overcome the athletic advantage that East has over the smaller North team. As we're going to get, I believe, a foul here, which will lead to the 3rd turnover for North. We're going to get an illegal screen on number 34. Correction, number 52, Madison Kohler, which will lead to her 2nd foul of the game. So very early fouls here for the North Indians.
Yeah, I really hope North can stay out of foul trouble with East being down, having 3 less fouls. It's going to be a big deal later in the game, we'll see. Good defense by Madison Kohler, and the ball's going to go back to North. Ladies are really stepping up.
As number 45, Sydney Crane there, tried to collect herself on the way down, but just couldn't. It ended up being a turnover here for East, which will lead to number 22, Jada Johnson, inbounding the ball here from North. That's number 34, Keegan Stiers, is going to take it up the court. She has to be careful with the 2 fouls that she has. With 3 minutes remaining in the first period, she's going to have to be careful on the decisions she makes. As we're going to get a steal there, the number 23, Cameron Gossick, she brings it down the lane, not able to finish.
Hey, there we go. That's good defense, no foul. Jada Johnson's going to run the ball back up the court, maybe set up an offensive play. And Coach Martina has now put in number 35, a freshman, Jessica Brown, so she'll get some playing time and hopefully be able to help out on the team.
And North is going to have to apply that pressure, as you guys mentioned earlier. They can't really let Shawnee Mission East get some momentum here, as they have lots of high-scoring players.
As you're going to get the first foul here on number 35, Jessica Brown, which will lead to North having 5 fouls to East 1. Very lopsided here in early contention. That'll lead to the 4th turnover here for Shawnee Mission North. Pretty sloppy gameplay right here, just being down by 2. If they can capitalize on that and just do what North basketball does, they can win this game. You're going to have a shot up there by number 14.
Not able to connect for number 14, but Jada Johnson's going to just keep hustling down the court. See what she's going to do. She's going to go all the way in.
As we're getting a blocking foul here on number 23, Cameron Gossick. As great pressure there by number 22, Jada Johnson, just working inside and making Cameron Gossick decide whether she wants to take the foul or she wants to let her out the easy basket. And that'll lead to number 22, Jada Johnson, at the line. A shooter who's around 42% on the season.
First one is in, making this a 3-4 game. Still in this thing.
As this game still in single digits, as 2:44 remaining left on the clock.
Yeah, Jay Johnson is definitely a high caliber player, and her ability to draw fouls is amazing, and that's what North needs right now, since like you said earlier, we're down. We've got 5 fouls and they have 2, so making both free throws, making it 4-4.
A very important thing that you might have seen, the 5'5" guard Annabelle Merchant has just been checked out for the 6'3" center Sarah Bingham. So the height advantage is truly on east side right here. I expect them to work it inside.
Oh, looks like no one's going to be able to stop number 45. Just
45 Sydney Crane there with the easy bucket. North is going to have to keep up with their defense, especially now that the size advantage that East truly has been implemented. As you're going to have Summer Weineke dancing upon the key, see if she can work something inside.
Out to Allison Dowd, back to Jada. Jada's going to go in, not quite.
Not
Good
able to
hustle,
finish
though.
there. Brought down by number 45 Sydney Crane. That's going to be pushed up by number 5 Reese Althouse here.
As you can see, though, everyone on North's bench, the coaches and even the players that aren't in the game are in this game and, helping out, yelling what they need to do. And Oh,
There's
there it
East.
is. SMNvSME able to get the ball back. She's trying to set up.
As we're going to get a shot
Allison
here.
for a shot. Not quite.
Just off the mark there by Allison Dowers. We're going to get pushed ahead to Sarah Bingham. She's not able to control it. We'll have to bring it back out here for the Lancers.
Yeah, the Lancers are really doing a good job of setting up these plays. I think the height advantage is huge. See if we can get big here.
Gonna have
Not
number
able to
45.
connect, and 35 gets the ball back.
As 45 Sydney Crane has been shut down rather well here by North. When they work it inside, she was swarmed immediately by 2 or 3 defenders. And get a lot of props to number 1, Summer Weineke, for her swarming help defense on her in the 1-3-1 zone.
Not able to connect on the cut there. That's okay, though. They're going to bounce back here on defense. Keegan Stiers is going to go back into the game. Hopefully she got some energy.
As we're going to bring in the senior leader with 2 fouls already in the first period. I think it's a risky call for her to not have to sit out the rest of the period, but it's very necessary for this team because how big of a part she is of it. As you can see, East is definitely trying to work it into Sydney Crane, but she's so well guarded.
No foul there. Jay's going to get the ball back. Oh, and then there's going to be a foul on number 5.
As we're going to get a foul here on Reese Althouse, the junior.
He's trying to get that inside game going, as they have that size advantage that we've been talking about. And if Shawnee Mission North can lock that down, then it's going to be difficult for East to change their plan.
Looks like number 45 for East is actually going to sit out for a little bit, maybe get some more energy in her.
As you're going to have, North has the opportunity here to work it inside if they want to, with Sydney Crane being out. But you still have the animal that is Sid Bingham in the middle.
Good recovery by Keegan Stiers. She's looking for some help.
As Jada Johnson works her way inside.
And it's good, 6-6.
A great finish there by Jada Johnson over the much taller Sarah Bingham.
Yeah, they are really overcoming this height right now. Hopefully they can just keep up the whole game and really not
let a 3 there.
Start. There's a
by number 14, Kathleen Staley. That's what she can do the best. She had 5 against Blue Valley. As we're going to get a tip out there.
And actually hit somebody's drink in the student section.
The Broadmoor Bakery is a student-run bakery and cafe that is open Monday through Friday, 7 till noon, during the school year. All pastries are created by student chefs and baked fresh daily. PT's Coffee and Roasting Company is our education partner and featured coffee used within the Broadmoor Bakery and Cafe, located in the Center for Academic Achievement at 82 West 71st Street. Now, I personally have never been there. What about you guys? Anything to add on that?
One time I did have a field trip to the CAA, and I got a cookie from them, and man, was it a cookie. I just love cookies, so they do a great job, and they're super supportive of the kids. I know they have a lot of students working there, so it's a great thing.
I've never been there, but based off the pictures I just saw and what I've heard, I would be quite excited to go there.
What about a great first quarter, though? Close match. Not that much scoring, but we saw some great defense. We saw some people step up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm in this game.
It's a very interesting game to watch, as North has had problems with the turnovers here. That is what has put them in this position down by 3. But if they can help to eliminate those later in the game, they will for sure have a chance at winning this game. What about you, Miles? What do you take away from North as being the thing that they did very well in the first period?
Yeah, really, I got to give a shout out to Jada Johnson, really being able to get in the paint, get the fouls that we need, and really be able to put up some good buckets. But also, Keegan Stiers, although she had those 2 fouls, I think she's doing a great job leadership-wise, helping these girls stay in it, moving the ball. And, I love watching these girls play. So.
And I'm actually quite impressed with the Shawnee Mission North defense here, being able to lock down all these high scores that Shawnee Mission East has.
Hopefully they'll just be able to hold this, and we'll have a good close game. It's like another turnover from North, though.
Have to get the ball bring up here by 223 Cameron Gossick, who's the main ball handler here for East, and she's going to try to work it in.
It's like a good strip for North, and right back into the hands of Keegan Stiers. She's going to be running this ball back and trying to set up a play.
As Keegan Stiers is definitely going to need to use her cross-country back around tonight, her being in basically every second of every minute of this game for North to have a success.
and get a foul. And number 35, Jessica Brown, will go to the line for free throws.
As Jessica Brown, being the freshman that she is, she's going to have a lot of ability to grow over the next 3 years, but being on varsity and having this experience now is going to be really great for her.
Yeah, and that's one thing Martina has had a great success in is training them while they're young. She has a lot of young players. Obviously, she still has 3 seniors on the team, or 4 seniors on the team, but she's doing a great job rebuilding this program. And last year only having 1 win, and this year now having 6 under her belt, I think she's on pace to really create a well-working team. And she already has made a lot of improvements this year.
I was going to get great steal there by number 71, Wanakee.
She's going to go all the way. Not quite able to connect. Summer's going to get big, though.
I was going to have the ball brought up here by Annabelle Merchant here after a great series there by Summer Wanakee, just not able to finish here for the Indians.
East looking to set up a play here.
They're going to have East just looking around, see if they can work inside. So they're going to hit number 23.
Oh, wow. Another foul on Keegan Stiers. That's big.
And Shawnee Mission East still trying to get that inside game going there, forcing the foul.
Yes. 3 fouls already on Keegan Stiers. I'm interested to see if Coach Martinez is going to have to sub her out and hold her for later, or what's going to happen.
As Cameron Gossick's able to connect on her first free throw there, as you'll see number 34, the senior leader, Keegan Stiers, being checked out for number 32, Jordan Kelly.
Yeah, and something that I've noticed is when Allison Dowd and Madison Kohler get on the court together, they just have a really good chemistry. They're able to pass the ball to each other like without even looking, and I just think that they're a great duo, so hopefully we'll get to see some action from them now.
That could be thanks to that great coaching that we were mentioning earlier.
We're going to have Jada Johnson there, throws up the shot.
And it's
able to
good.
connect here. Just 2 here for Jada Johnson, but very necessary to cut East lead 2-2, making it 11-9. If you're just joining us, there's been a very big defensive battle between the Lancers and the Indians here.
Oh, great defense by Jada. No foul. Perfect.
It was a great job there by Jada Johnson to break up that pass. What was for sure going to be a bucket.
As we can see, we're actually student section and got a lot of fans out here tonight, partly because senior night, but also I think people just wanted to come see a good Friday night game of basketball. Oh, not able
Sarah
to get
Bingham
that.
having some problems there, able to control it. It was a great defensive play there by number 21, Sarah Hawkstra, able to tip it out and disrupt East's flow that they were building there.
Yeah, I think right now North is doing a good job of shaking up East offense, really kind of making East to force some passes that aren't quite working out for them. And hopefully we can just, all I can hope for is to keep this aggression.
We're going to have
not
Staley
able to
put up a
connect.
shot
Ooh.
there, not able to connect. We're going to get
Still
out on number
East
22,
ball.
Jada Johnson, which will lead to a Lancers ball. As you're going to have the size coming back in for number 45, Sydney Cranish. She'll check out for Sarah Bingham. And it's going to go back into working it down to the big man for the Lancers here.
Yeah, I think Madison and number 45 really match up pretty similar in size. And Madison is also very strong, so hopefully we'll be able to get some
We're going to have Weineke just try to find something here for the Indians.
Madison out to Allison. She's going to shoot, not quite able to connect. North's going to have to hustle back here on defense.
We're going to have number 23, Cameron Gossett, just bring out the ball here for the Lancers. Kicks it out to Kathleen Stanley. As Stanley drives in.
And those are those passes that I was talking about. East manages to get the ball back, but look at these passes. They're so forced, and North is just applying really great pressure right now. And I have to give them kudos because it's a lot of difference in height there.
As that ill-advised passing, the turnover here for the Lancers is going to lead to a timeout by Coach Lawrence. Just try to quiet down and calm down her team. See if she can get back into working Bingham inside and working Stanley inside.
Yeah, I think both teams are really hustling up and down the court right now. A lot of mobility, so I think both teams are probably wanting a little bit of a break too, so timeout will help that.
So after seeing just a part of that second period, Miles or East here, what do you think the best is? What do you think East has done best?
Well, I've been very impressed with their defense, as they're actually really doing well at forcing Shawnee Mission North to get the ball inside, as they're limiting all those perimeter shots, and they're going to have to face all of our big players in the paint, and that's going to be something tough to overcome.
For sure. I think both teams are really playing great defense. I'd like to see some more scoring. Hopefully North can continue to get big and really get inside. I think that's where we're going to find the most success tonight. Summer Weineke gets a chance to shoot some threes. I'm looking forward to seeing that because she is a very great shooter, and yeah, that one game this season she even had like 21, 27 points, a lot of points. All right, so Jay's going to throw it into Summer. She's going to run it down the court and hopefully set something up.
As you're going to have Weineke here dancing on the perimeter. Going to work it into Madison Kohler here.
Madison's going to look out to Allison. Those are those passes that I was talking about earlier. They have that chemistry. Allison's going to look back, get it out to Summer. Yeah, East is doing a really great job of not letting North get inside with the steal there.
A steal there by Gossick, picking off Weineke here. That's going to work into Long here.
See if Madison can get big over 45. Not quite able to, but
as Crane is able to put it in there for an
clean
easy
defense.
two, as leads to her 6th point on the night.
Madison Kohler's going to move the ball around. She's going to try to get inside. She's actually going to swing it back out to number 21.
As you're going to have the ball move through Johnson here and see if she can get something going. See if she can get some points here for North.
I really want to see a shot from Jada. Not quite able to connect, but a good look.
As Johnson puts up that three, not able to connect, which will lead to Gossick bringing the ball down here for the Lancers. Each team has gone rather scoreless here for the last minute or so. Let's see if the East can put up some points.
Yeah, and if North wants to stay in this game, they really just need to not let East get in the paint there. Jada's going to get up, but looks like Jada's going to get a jump ball.
There's going to jump ball there by number 2, Jada Johnson. Great effort by her to force the jump for North. It will lead to East ball.
Yes, sloppy pass there, gets it back to number 21. She's going to look for a look, and to Jada, and a great move by Jada. Very nice pass by number 21, Sierra. And Jada able to do what she does best.
As we're going to have Merchant throw up a
and
three
a travel, so it's no good. Shawnee Mission North ball.
As a turnover there is going to erase 3 points from the Lancers score up there. Some great effort by North, getting the forced jump ball by Johnson, able to convert it down to points on the other side. They're really fighting to stay in this game.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was hoping to see tonight. I wanted to see a close game, and that's what we're getting so far. A little bit of a sloppy pass, but it's going to be North's possession. So. I think really it comes down to if we can just get big and get into this paint and just put some shots up and draw some more fouls, I think North's going to have a lot of success.
As 3 minutes remaining, if you're just joining us now, it's been a very defensive-laden battle with Keegan
Summer with a nice mid-range shot, and there it is, 13-13. The game is all tied up. So North is, I think, really starting to find their grooves against East defense, and hopefully we can just keep this energy. Coach Martina not laying down. She's still standing up, just constantly full aggression.
As we're gonna have
great defense, no foul. And a steal, a strip for Summer Weineke. She's going down the court with speed, and it looks like North is finding their rhythm. Jada Johnson's going to hold the ball. I think she's looking to set something up here. Looks like she's going to drive in. Not quite able, but Madison not able to connect. But Jada with the steal, and Summer's going to shoot.
As we're going to have Allhouse bring up the ball here for the East Lancers after not finishing for the North Indians here. A three goes up by...
Not able to connect, but we were able to get that ball. And Summer's going to get her first or second foul. Yeah, really, we can already see the aggression from both teams is really picking up a lot faster pace going into the second quarter, and I think a lot of those girls are kind of getting ready for that halftime cool down.
As that will lead to number 23, Gossick at the line here. So guys, as we come to this break with 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining here in the second period, the game all tied up at 13. Miles, I'm going to come to you first. What do you think you've seen from North that they maybe can use to win this game or has kept them in it?
Yeah, really, like what we've been going over is it's crucial that these girls keep their heads up and remain like fully in control and stay hungry, really, because I think right now they're all feeling really good because we got it tied up and a lot of movement and a lot of opportunities are popping up. So hopefully these ladies will just keep grinding and finish this game out.
And I believe that Shawnee Mission East has to get the inside game going here on offense, as that's going to be their main advantage. And they cannot allow wide open threes like we saw on the other side of the court, as that's how Shawnee Mission North is going to get their easiest points here in this game.
So number 23 will shoot free throws.
As Gossick able to sink the first one here for her, extend the lead here for Lancers. And she's about a 54% shooter on the year.
They are both able to connect. That's good free throw shooting from number 23, but hopefully North can just keep on trucking on and get some points. Jada looking to drive in again, not able to draw the foul. So the ball's going to slip out, but that's okay. She's going to keep her head up. She's going to come right back on defense. She is constantly hungry. That's what we love to see.
As we're going to have Bingham inbound to Althouse here. She's going to bring the ball to the court, see if she can set up some offense here for the Lancers. As they're dancing near the half-court line, they're going to push it to Bingham, really trying to spread the North defense here. She's going to push into Althouse. Althouse able to finish through contact, will send her to the line. I believe that's going to be on number 52, Madison Kohler, which will lead to her second foul.
And that's exactly what Shawnee Mission East wants. They want to get those inside shots, easy shots for Shawnee Mission East with the height advantage that they have. And of course the foul will add a good bonus.
Shawnee Mission East starts to get a little bit of a lead going. North really needs to get back in that role they had just a few minutes ago, so hopefully they can make some plays here.
As Johnson's going to bring the ball here, you're going to kick it out to Dude there. It's going to be stolen by Merchant here. Let's see if she can finish.
Oh, wow.
I was going to get a foul here on number 20, Dodd. Some late contact there, which is going to lead to Merchant being at the line. See if she can send this Lancers lead to 7 before the time is over.
Now North needs to be a lot more conscious on the fouls, already having 9 fouls and East with only 4. So they do not want to send these girls to the line because, as we've seen, they're not missing free throws. So.
And Annabelle Merchant's one of those impressive shooters that Shawnee Mission East has, so definitely someone you want to avoid fouling.
Let's get the freshman Brown check in here for Dodd. Give a little more height here to the Indians.
Not able to go in, but it looks like she gets the rebound back to Jada, though.
I was going to have Jada Johnson bring up the ball here. She can kick it out to Weinke.
Summer.
She's going to throw up a shot. Not able to connect. It's going to be brought down here by Althouse.
An amazing look from Summer, and that's what I like to see her do, really, is just take those shots. She's not afraid to, so I think that's going to be crucial to North's success. If she can heat up and start hitting some shots,
as Bingham's going to try to work inside, kicks it out.
Oh, wow.
East number 1 there, Merchant. She banks home her second 3 of the night. She's one of the most deadly shooters here for the Lancers, her and Stanley, and she's able to connect there to push the Lancers lead to 9. As you're going to have Weinke here try to set up something so they can stop this East Lancers run before half.
And North is not allowed to give East that momentum, as they have that deadly offense, and if they get going, then this game can get out of hand.
As Kohler misses short there, you're going to have Althouse bring up the ball. Steal by Jada.
She's going to drive all the way and finishes. Man, she is.
As Johnson able to finish there, so you're going to have Althouse bring up the line with 7 seconds remaining. Just see if she can put something up here. She's going to kick it back out. to Gossick, not able to,
Oh, they're going to call foul now.
as it waves off the basket as we'll be going into half with the Lancers 22, the Indians 15. So, Miles, we'll start with you first. What do you see from the Indians in that first half that's going to be the key to their success?
Yeah, so North just really played some great defense. I think towards the end there, East kind of got on a hot streak there. But I think North just needs to stay positive. Hopefully, during this halftime, Coach Martina will really get them hungry and get them to keep going. But I think North is still in this game. We've just got to be a little bit more careful on our fouls, and we need to get some better looks. But still a good performance from both teams. What do you think about East's performance in the first half?
I believe that East had a great improvement. As what I said that they had to improve on was their defense on the three-point shots after the first quarter. They did a great job not allowing many of those to go in, and I think that's why it's been a low-scoring game here for Shawnee Mission North.
So
Great
hopefully,
points there.
hopefully going into the second half, both teams will just remain, confident and just keep working.
As we're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter here for an interview during halftime.
I'm here with Miss Gonzalez, the athletics director at Shawnee Mission North. This has been a pretty close game up until the very end of the first quarter. What do you think the key is to get your girls back into the game?
Well, we got to take care of the ball. Our point guard's missing, she's sick, and so we have some people playing in positions that they're not used to. And I think just having a couple quarters at least under the belt, get some consistency, some confidence, and just keep moving the ball and keep attacking the basket.
Are there any upcoming spring sports that you're excited about?
I'm excited about all the spring sports. We're not done yet with the winter season, but I am looking forward to, today I was looking at the number of participants that we have signed up. It's a high number involved in track and field. Girls soccer and girls softball numbers are pretty high, and so really excited about that. We've been trying to get that turned around, and hopefully they'll all be out there on Monday.
All right. Thank you. This has been Brett Penland, your sideline reporter.
Yeah, thank you, Brett. Yeah, as Ms. Gonzalez, our athletic director, said, I can also say that the attendance for North sports going in the spring has been really great. A lot of people have been showing up to track conditioning. That's something I'm really looking forward to see, and hopefully everyone will be there Monday and we get some more sports. Yeah, so we're getting ready to show you guys a season opener clip from Shawnee Mission North boys basketball.
That's a great video there, highlighting traveling back in time to the North season opener here. As tonight the boys will take on the East Lancers, a very good Lancers team. North having some problems as of lately in this season, but it should be a good game tonight with the size in the both teams that will head up against each other.
Yeah, and I think something that's going to play a big role in tonight's game is the fact that, one, it is senior night, but two, this is also potentially the last game for Shawnee Mission North this season. They do actually need a win to get a playoff game and to go to sub-state, so I think that's going to play a huge motivator for some of our players. I think everyone really wants to show out and really show that we're not a team that can just get walked all over. And I know these guys have had some ups and downs this season, but I think tonight it's going to be all good.
Yeah. All right, and we have an East Athletics video, so let's give that a look.
Great video there put on by Shawnee Mission East. We're going to throw you to a commercial break and we'll be right back. As we come back to you after that commercial break, the Shawnee Mission East Lady Lancers lead the North Indians 22-15 here. Now, what did you see from East in the first half that is going to be their key to success, or something that they should stop if they want to win this game?
Well, I think that East is going to have to stop letting the North shooters get open. As I said earlier, that's going to be their easiest way to get points and their easiest way to get back in this game. But I think that they're gaining momentum, and as you said, they have that dangerous offense. So if they can get going, then it's going to be quite hard to stop them. And they're going to keep feeding that ball inside, use that size advantage, and I think that's going to come in very useful here in the second half.
I have to agree with all that. East's highest advantage that they have brought into this game has been kind of snubbed by the North's ravaging defense, and the Sarah Bingham being 6'3" and the Carter Stanley being the 6'2" has kind of been shut down by the swarming North defense, bringing three, bringing four people to the ball when it is down low, and just forcing, without fouling, a turnover, such as Jada Johnson has done very extremely well in this game, and turning it over to breakaway points.
Yeah, and that's all going to come down to East coaching, seeing if they can have some adjustments here at halftime, seeing if they have to change their game plan, as I do believe that Shawnee Mission North has played quite good defense in the paint. And I think that's going to end up having a big change in East offense.
As halftime is winding down here between the great game that has been the Shawnee Mission North Indians against the Shawnee Mission East Lancers. If you're just joining us now, the Lancers lead 22-15 at a game that could potentially go either way. East had a quick run at the end just to really stretch their lead to 7. But North has been playing some lights out defense when it comes to stopping the height of Sarah Bingham and the superior shooting of Carter Stanley.
Yeah, hopefully going into the third quarter, Shawnee Mission North will have a great attitude going into this third quarter, keep their heads up and really just try to not let East get away here on this lead. And I actually ran into Coach Martina just during halftime, and I told her, keep your head up, and she said, we're not out of this game. So I think she's not ready to give up, so we'll get right back into it.
As you see, even Coach Martina there drawing up a play for her before her team goes right in, get right back into it, put some points up on the board and cut this lead down.
Yeah, and she does not waste time either, so I'm sure that halftime was probably a lot of information for her girls, and I think they're gonna come out on top. So Keegan Stires is back in. She's gonna get it to Summer Weineke. Summer Weineke is just, like I said earlier, great dribbler. Pass it to Allison Dowd. She's gonna move the ball around. Back to Summer.
As you're gonna have Summer working at
Jada,
Johnson there.
Block from number 30. Jada gets her right back. Jada gets it right back again. That's what I'm talking about with that hustle that she has. She does not give up. And she finally draws the foul. She will be going to the line.
As that foul is gonna come to Sarah Bingham. It's gonna be her second of the game. That great fourth effort there on that possession by Jada Johnson has led to her time here at the free throw line. So great effort there by number 22.
First free throw is not going to connect. Hopefully she can get it here on the second one.
As it was halfway down, just wouldn't go in. Jada's going to attempt her second one here.
And it is good, making it 17-22.
And I believe that drawing fouls for Shawnee Mission North is a big emphasis for them, as if they're gonna be taking inside shots. That's something that they're gonna have to really focus on if they're gonna be getting those points.
Yeah, it looks like East basically did exactly what we did there, and they're gonna draw the foul. And number 1 is gonna go to the line to shoot some more free throws. And during the first half, she did not. I don't think she missed a free throw, so she is very accurate. And there's another one.
This Merchant's able to connect there. One of the main point scorers for the Lancers here in this first half, hitting 2 of her 4 attempted threes.
Not able to connect on the second one. Looks like Jada Johnson is going to get the ball, move it back down the court.
As you have Johnson bring up the ball up the court here, you're going to have to Keegan Stires, the senior leader who has 3 fouls. Coach Martina knows that she's going to have to play if she wants a chance of winning this game.
Looks like East is really kind of moving to a more aggressive defense here. Summer Weineke's going to put up a shot, and it's good. They need to be a lot more cautious with Summer Weineke. If they're going to leave her open, she's going to take the shot.
As North has definitely spread to a man's play here, that's going to leave number 14, Stanley, wide open. Not able to connect there. Brought down by great rebounding there by Summer Weineke. Really stepped up in this game.
Looks like Summer Weineke is going to...
You're going to have Merchant take it all the way down. Not able to finish. Put back up by Stanley to extend the lead to 7 here. Just great second chance play there by Stanley as Stires is going to bring the ball up.
And Shawnee Mission East still in man defense, but I think that they're playing a lot more aggressive based off what they've seen, and now they have a little bit, they're a little bit more familiar with the players, and they have more confidence playing more aggressively, but they're still in a man defense.
It's going to jump ball there, get the possession to Shawnee Mission East. As you're going to have Alt House here just try to make something work for the Lancers here. With the sizable lead, they're just going to try to extend it. You have Alt House bring down the lane, able to finish through traffic there. Some really great body control needed for that basket to happen. As you're going to have Stars bring up the ball here. North desperately needs some points here as they've been pretty flat-footed ever since 2 or 3 minutes left in the second period.
Hopefully Jada can get in. Blocking foul.
We're gonna get a blocking foul there on Althouse. Some great effort there by Johnson to work it inside and draw the foul. That's gonna be Althouse's third personal foul. So both teams have been found in foul trouble for East and North, having key parts of their team being burdened with 2 fouls. The Stars try to work it in here.
She needs some help. Not able to get it to Jada.
That's a good steal there by Gossick. As Althouse is going to bring the ball up the court here. You're going to have number 14 try to work it in. Back to Althouse. Althouse kicks it to Gossick. Gossick to Reese.
Good tip by Summer. Not able to grab a hold of that ball, but still very aggressive. And looks like none of the girls are really giving up. And I hope they can just, get on a roll here.
As you're going to see Stars checked out here. Gonna get
back to number 30.
Give and go to Bingham. Not able to come down with the ball.
North's able to get the ball, and a foul is called on number 30, which is her, I don't know.
As number 30, Sarah Bingham's going to record her third foul here. It's a great second effort by the freshman there, Brown, to force that foul on Bingham, getting her third, having her sit down. Now that is 2 fouls on number 45, Sydney Crane, and 3 fouls on Sydney Bingham for 30 for the East, as their big men have been kind of taken out of the game here.
And East applying a lot of pressure here, playing a full court zone, trying to get those players trapped out there on the sidelines.
Interesting call.
As we're going to get an offensive foul here, as that's going to give number 52, Madison Kohler, her third foul. North's second team foul here. As we're going to have Althouse bring up the ball here for the Lancers and see if they can extend this lead to double digits. As Crane works in, not able to connect. Great strong rebound there by Brown.
Yeah. Kay's going to move the ball, and she's quick with it.
As Johnson's going to try to work inside.
Looking to get in, and a foul is called, and she is just drawing a ton of fouls for North right now.
As
constantly being on the line.
As that foul will go on number 45, Sydney Crane for East. That is 3 on Sarah Bingham. That is 3 on Sydney Crane. That is the height advantage that East has, and it will be silenced with 4:40 remaining in the third period. And this is a great sign for North here, because they have been a lot of success with Johnson just working inside as she sinks that first free throw. That's a very good sign for North.
Yeah, and if I'm Jada, I'm going to just keep driving in here and just keep drawing these fouls and getting to the line, because it's working out for her. And like you said, fouls are a huge part of this game, and if we could foul out some of these bigs or put them in foul trouble, I think North is really going to be able to overcome the 7-point lead that East has taken.
As Althouse is messing with Summer Weineke there, just trying to get something to work. This is going to kick out to Stanley. Stanley with the shot, not able to finish.
Nobody on 45 though.
Sydney Crane right there
Wide
to put it back in.
There.
Just a lax in coverage right there, just for her to put it back in. You're going to have Summer Weineke work in, gets up the middle.
Oh, not able to connect. Still a great move from her though.
Strong rebound brought down by Crane. As you're going to have a 3 there from Stanley, not able to finish. Strong rebound by the freshman Brown there.
Yeah, she's really picking up a lot of rebounds. I think she's just great at knowing her role. Jay's going to take a nice 3, and it's in.
As Jada Johnson there with the 3 is cooking up like some Kraft mac and cheese tonight.
Yeah, I think Jada Johnson really just needs to, keep with this aggression and make up for what North is missing tonight with Kira not being here, and she's doing a great job at that. Oh, not able to grab that ball. It's going to go back to East.
As that's going to be out on Kohler there. It will stay with East. That's some great play here by Johnson to make up for the absence of their point guard. As we're going to get a timeout here for Shawnee Mission North here, just to organize their players here with the lead back to 6 for East, just to see if they can get some plays coming out, as even though they're down by 6, I believe they have most of the momentum coming off that 3 by Johnson. What do you guys think?
Well, I was actually quite surprised in this half. I thought it started out being quite a slow game offensively. Both teams applying a lot of pressure on defense, and I'm not necessarily saying that they aren't applying a lot of pressure, but I'm actually seeing a lot more offense starting out here in the second half, and it's actually becoming quite high scoring.
You can definitely see both sides are really here and competing. It's not just a blowout for either team. It's actually a good game. The fans are in it, the parents are in it, and I think both teams are just really fighting this one out. So it's been fun to watch.
As more fans pour in for senior night, and as the girls' game winds down, the boys are after, as the Brickhouse begin to get louder and louder.
So hopefully after that timeout, North has kind of got some good composure here and is ready to get back out there. But I think Jada's really finding her rhythm, and I think Summer just needs to take a few more shots, get a few more looks, and I think we'll be in good shape.
As you're going to have Althouse inbounding the ball here. Try to get it to Stanley to see if she could do anything with it. As North here, with that track condition team here, just outplaying East on the defensive side of the ball. As you're going to have Althouse find Stanley here, just working out the rim, not able to go in with Crane being in, just having those 3 fouls. So you're going to get a blocking foul here, I believe, on number 22, Jada Johnson, which is a foul that North did not need right there.
Foul made is 22, Jada Johnson, first personal, 13 foul.
As that will lead to Althouse inbounding under the rim. You're going to try to work it into Crane here and see if she can put in an easy bucket as she's done before this night. Working down the side, Althouse going to kick it in there to Stanley.
North is going to remain just super aggressive on this defense, not giving East any space to shoot. North is anticipating them to drive in, and they're just not letting anything happen. A lot of time being killed on East's part here.
As East recognizes the lead, is going to take off some seconds. As Althouse there, not able to finish. Tip out there will stay with East.
Back to East. And it feels like this is the longest possession of the game. It feels like East has just had this ball for a long time. And you could tell North wants to get it back and just really be able to run back and hustle on offense.
And I must admit, I'm actually quite impressed by Shawnee Mission North's composure. As we were talking about how East was gaining momentum going into the half, but they're still remaining aggressive and playing good defense, forcing another miss there.
North really needs a rebound here.
At number 23, Gossett.
Finally going to go back to North. That's what they were looking for. I think Coach Martino is starting to really get frustrated there, wanting just North to get back on offense and do what we do best. So Jada Johnson's going to dribble down the court. Hopefully she'll set up something here and maybe drive in and draw fouls. That's what I'm looking for.
You have Johnson at the top of the key here, trying to set up some offense. He's going to kick it to Brown there.
Got Kohler back to Summer, and they push on Summer. Yeah, it looks like we've kind of taken a flop or a change of who's fouling, because it seems like the first half North was a lot more dominant on the fouls, but now it seems like East is starting to give us some fouls.
That's going to be the first foul there against the dangerous shooter Stanley here for East.
And something that you see a lot is a lot more fouls going into the fourth quarter or in the fourth quarter as players start to get tired and start to play a little bit more floppy. So we might see even more fouls.
Madison with a good look, not able to connect.
Not able to connect there. As Miles said, a great open look. He's going to need to knock those down if North wants to have a shot here. As you're going to have a working around to Stanley there. Works it back to Gossick. Bingham's back in with 3 fouls. You're going to have
travel is called. North is not laying up on that pressure. It's going to go right back to North, and let's see what they're going to do with it.
As Coach Lawrence looks a little upset there by the sloppy turnover that her team has just had. Let's see if North can translate that into points with Summer Weineke bringing at the ball here.
Yeah, Coach Martino really getting at it, trying to get some plays going, because it seems like right now our plays have not quite been what she's been looking for. So hopefully that will change right here. Jada Johnson with the ball.
Yeah, Jada Johnson deep on the wing here.
She's
going to work inside against Bingham.
No foul, but she gets the ball back and a push.
Gets her on the rebound. That's going to be the 4th foul on number 30, Sarah Bingham there. after Jay Johnson just straight out beat her for the rebound, and she pushed to help. As with that fourth foul, you're going to see number 45 Sydney Crane check in for Bingham, with now 4 on Bingham and 3 on Crane here.
Some serious athleticism coming from Jada Johnson, just remaining calm but also so aggressive. Being able to get your own rebound and save plays like that is huge.
And that fourth foul on Sarah Bingham is something that East definitely cannot afford, as she's obviously quite a key piece to this team.
As going to travel there on Summer Weineke will lead to a North turnover. As North has definitely cut down on the turnovers from the first half, but has not completely eliminated them after 2 back-to-back turnovers on ensuing possessions.
Yeah, if I'm North right now, I'm really just thinking we need to score, because we haven't been able to get much points yet, and East is starting to stray away with their lead, but North is still definitely in this.
As Crane there with the easy bucket, as she's been putting in all night. See if Weineke at the top of the key. She's going to work it in against Crane. Great pass to Cole there.
Yes, great finish by Madison
Cole
Cole.
able to finish as Weineke found the back door, such as a bank robber would do.
And North just really needs to keep putting that pressure, and Summer putting pressure on the ball. And Jada with the steal. Oh, back to number 5. Not able to grab that ball. With 30 seconds left in the third quarter, North down 7.
An easy layup like that by North
inside, kicks it to Crane. Not able to finish. Crane gets her on rebound, puts it back in. It's a great second effort there by Crane to put the ball back in here for East. She keeps the lead at 8 for the Lancers here with 15 seconds left in the third period.
Yeah, hopefully Jada will be able to do something here.
As you're going to have Johnson try to work something with 5 seconds remaining. She gets in against Crane. Great shot, not able to finish. Rebound goes to Gossick, chucks up a shot, not able to finish there. And going into the third, it's East 33, your Indians 25. Shawnee Mission North's Theater Department will present its 5th annual Scenes from Shakespeare, directed by Emily Bartlett. During the show, a few scenes from Shakespeare Richard III will be performed, leading to an improv scene with the ideas the audience submits before the show. Scenes from Shakespeare V opens March 8th and continues on March 9th and 10th. The show is in the Black Box Theater. The house opens at 6:30 and the show began at 7. Tickets are $5 at the door. Now, I've never been to a North Theater Department production, but I hear they're just great.
Let me tell you, our theater department is amazing. We have a very dedicated staff, and we have a lot of students that are just very devoted to the program. I've actually been to the Scenes from Shakespeare last year. It's a good laugh. It's funny. It's current. It's old school. It's amazing. I love the theater.
As after that third period there, what did you guys see from either team that led to the score the way it is right now?
Yeah, I think North is just really remaining super strong on their defense. I think we're lacking our offense right now. We're playing strong offense when we want to, but we need to really try to break through and get in. And Jada needs to keep drawing these fouls and going to the line, because with 1 quarter remaining, we're going to need to see a lot of scoring from Shawnee Mission North.
Yeah, and I believe that their offensive game plan has totally changed here in this fourth quarter, because we were just mentioning how Sarah Bingham has her 4th foul, so we'll probably see a lot less of her here in this fourth quarter, and that'll be a great opportunity for North to get their inside game going.
Yeah, and I think East is really going to probably slow down their offense as well, and just try to make this lead continue to go on an incline and put North in some trouble. It's like Keegan Stiers is about to check back in.
A Stiers check back in, a much needed boost here for North offense, but she'll have to be careful with the 4 fouls that she has. 1 more and she is sent packing.
Summer Weineke gets it to Stiers. He's going to move the ball.
Stiers going to kick back out to Weineke.
I really want Summer to get an open look here and get a shot off.
Weineke thought about a shot there, but just not there.
And the pass just does not connect with number 21. It's going to be back to East.
Sierra Hoekstra just not able to catch the pass there from Stiers. Leads to another deadly turnover here for the Indians with 7:30 remaining, but scoring does not come quickly in this game.
Yeah, the North girls are really going to need to try to get some good steals here and good rebounds. But East is not. And as
you're going to get double dribbled there by Crane. She was swarmed very quickly there, so I don't blame her for that one. But it just shows the great North defense from Jada Johnson from Summer Weineke has really kept the Indians in this game.
For sure.
As you're going to have Weineke bring up the ball here. She's going to really try to work it into Johnson here. He's been one of the main point scorers this entire game. As Johnson
Johnson's
goes
go
to
in,
work.
not able to draw the foul or get the point, but it's okay. She's going to get back on defense like she always does.
Johnson not able to finish her daily job there. As you're going to have number 14, Gossick, throw up a shot, not able to connect. Rebound brought down by Crane, puts back up, not able to connect.
And a foul is going to be called on.
We're going to have a foul on the court here, which will lead to Gossick going to the line.
Keegan Stiers will be shooting free throws. And East is in foul trouble now. North is doing pretty good. Besides Keegan, I think everyone's pretty much remained good on their fouls, so hopefully Keegan could put these up. Not able to connect, it goes back to East. Frustration from Coach Martina. You can see that she really wants these girls to succeed here tonight. And I think the girls want it just as bad as she does. So hopefully we'll remain aggressive.
We're going to have Gossick working there. Finds conjunction as we're going to get a blocking foul there. I believe on number 34, Stiers. I could be incorrect here.
So the foul is actually going to be on Madison Kohler, which is good for Stiers because we do not want her to check out yet. We want her to get as much time in this fourth quarter as we can.
As that foul is good for not sending Stiers home, but that will give Madison Kohler, one of the bigger players on this North team, her fourth foul.
Yeah, so.
As a little height upgrade here for the Lancers, as number 21, Tess Roman's going to check in for the shorter number 1, Annabelle Merchant. As you're going to have Gossick here at the line, see if she can send the lead to double digits here for the Lancers.
It looks like North is looking to put some height in as well. They're going to sub in number 40, Lucy Morrow, who is a sophomore at 5'11". So she'll get some good playing time, hopefully get some good boards and play some quick defense.
And it appears that Shawnee Mission East is trying to compensate for the lack of height that they were having due to Sarah Beam's foul trouble. So a little bit of an upgrade here height-wise.
You're going to have Jada Johnson really trying to see where she can work in, put on her hard hat, and get to that rim.
Jada,
so Johnson
looks like
works
she's going to drive
Crane.
in, and it is in. No foul, but she gets that beautiful layup.
Johnson put up on her hard hat and her pair of Dickies pants and went to work right there.
I'm actually curious how many points Jada Johnson has. It has to be a big chunk out of North's 27. She seems to be our leading scorer tonight. Not able to get the rebound.
Puts
45,
it back in.
Not able to get the rebound again, and a foul is going to be called.
There's a lot of jumble there. Crane with the 2 rebounds, not able to put each back. The ball's brought down by, I believe,
can't tell. Looks like she's have some sort of pain on her wrist. Hopefully she's okay.
Number 14, Stanley, fell down on her wrist after that rebound, or it might be her elbow, and she's holding it pretty severely. A great shooter here for the East team and would be very detrimental if she is not able to finish the game. But she looks like she's going to walk that right off and shoot her 3 throws here.
Yeah, a lot of pain.
Listen, this could be quite problematic for Shawnee Mission East. As you mentioned, she's a great shooter. She's quite valuable for us. So she really forces that defense to stretch out and have to guard the perimeter.
She's going to try the 3 throws here with her bruised elbow. A little bit off the target, but doesn't look like it's affecting her too much.
Yeah, I think she looks like she wants to remain in this game. She wants to bring this home for East, and hopefully her wrist or elbow.
As you're going to take the height out of Lucy Morrow and put in more experience at the guard position of Madison Kohler with her 4 fouls, but they're really going to need her. As Stanley's able to bank that one home, I believe that injury is going to have her play timid for the rest of this game.
Yeah, Jada Johnson not laying down here. With 5 minutes remaining, North really needs to get some points up.
Jada Johnson really wants this win here on senior night, and she's not going to let it go quietly. As Weineke works down the middle, sent home by Crane there, puts up the 3, able to connect.
Shot. And that's exactly what we'd like to see from Summer Weineke, a great heads-up shooter. And I think she just needs to take more of those because she can make them. So North now down by 6, so this game is definitely not out of reach.
As her and Jada Johnson might become the new Splash Sisters here at North. As
And
you're going to have
North
a
able
great
to grab that rebound, finally, number 21. Going to drive, look to Keegan. Keegan's going to look for some help. Summer looking to set something up. And Summer looks like she's going to go in, not able to get up there.
Is going to give it back out to number 21 there.
Back to Summer. Summer really stepping up and speeding up her game now. And to
As right there,
Madison,
Kohler, she's going to work
spin.
and
It looks like
back out to
Summer's going
Weineke.
to put a shot up. And it's good! And Summer Weineke with back-to-back threes, forcing a timeout. This is going to be a huge game changer for North.
With that three from Weineke, that cuts the East Lancer score 36-33, and that shot was smooth like butter on grandma's toast.
And all I can say about Summer Weineke is that she is an amazing shooter, and that's what she hits, those clutch shots. And now that we see North is only down 3 points, so this is really getting in there. The student section was getting very hyped after that three. So hopefully the girls are just getting a boost of energy right now. I know how that feels to go on a good run. So
as the student section there, you see the ESPN booth. I wonder what they have to say on this game. As with that three, it's going to cut East score 36-33. If you are just joining us, this has been a great game, back and forth, wire to wire here from both teams. As Summer Weineke, the sophomore here, with two clutch back-to-back threes, which looks like a game that was getting out of hand for North.
Right back in their palms.
As you can see, Sarah Bingham coming right back into the game here, as it appears now that the game's a little closer that East is going to need her, and hopefully she can just stay clean from fouls.
And I think East is really going to change up their defense now, realizing that Summer Weineke is as lethal as she is. And I think that if Summer remains, in control and gets a few more looks like that, I think we can really take this game.
Yeah, three-pointers like that is something that East just cannot allow. As I've mentioned several times now, that's going to be Shawnee Mission North's easiest way to score points, and it's the way that they got back in this game.
As you're going to check Bingham in here, even with 4 fouls, her and Tess are going to be a pretty damaging duo here with the two towers of height. As we're going to get a foul here on, I believe, number 1 Summer Weineke, the way it is looking, but I am not sure. That is going to be her 4th personal foul for the Indians.
A lot of foul trouble on both ends of the court here. And these girls are going to have to really be a lot more cautious. And we cannot lose Summer. We can't lose anyone that's on the court right now, but we definitely cannot lose Summer, as she's just starting to heat up on her threes. And hopefully she'll remain confident in her three. And
now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that means Keegan Stiers, Madison Kohler, and Summer Weineke all have 4 fouls for the North Indians.
They are all key players on this team, starters, leaders, and just...
As both teams have found some foul trouble, it's going to be a lot more detrimental to North. We're going to get a foul here, I believe, on number 5 here, Reese Althouse, for the East Indians, for the East Lancers. That will give her 4th, as both teams have found very foul trouble with 4:20 still remaining in this game.
Yeah, and that foul trouble, it's quite the sign of how aggressive these girls are playing. So even though it might not look good, and it's something that they definitely have to worry about, it really shows how passionate they are about this game and how much they really want to win it.
Yeah, Summer Weineke not able to hit her free throw, but that's okay. So we're going to get right back on defense. I think locking up number 30 and like you said, 5, they make such a powerful duo here.
It's going to kick it in,
21 able to get in, not able to get it though. And it'll go to North 21, back to Keegan, and back to Summer Weineke.
Defense there by the sophomore Sierra Hawkster to stop Tessa Roman's bucket right there.
And you can tell Summer Weineke really wants to put up another shot. She's looking for that screen. Madison's going to get the ball, not able to finish, and it's going to go right back to East.
As we're going to send it to East there, as Madison Kohler had the open lane, just lost control of it as Bingham stepped in her path here. Yeah. Now, as Miles said before, Summer Weineke really needs to get that another shot open, and East is not going to let it happen.
Seriously. With 3 minutes remain, North trails by 5, still in this thing. And Jada with a good steal, a lazy pass from number 30. And Jada Johnson's going to set this back up.
As North just needs to slow down here as they just need a bucket. They don't need a 3, just need a 2 here.
And Summer's been spending a lot of energy, and I think Jada's kind of been cooling down and really working harder on defense this quarter. Hopefully we can see Jada come back and get back in the paint and draw some more fouls.
As you're going to have Althouse corrections, you're going to have Jada Johnson inbound here for the Indians. They really need a bucket here to have a chance in this game. As they're going to kick it to Collier. Collier to Stiers here. Stiers going to kick out to Weineke. Weineke for the 3, not able to connect. Brought down by Tess Roman. A strong rebound there for the 6-foot junior. Correction, sophomore. As the strong rebound there by Roman.
Another steal from Jada.
Johnson.
What are they going to call?
We're going to get a
foul on number 21.
On the court, on the floor foul here. Number 23, number 23, Cameron Gossick. If they're a good foul, it's going to be an easy bucket. She's just lucky that's not an intentional foul for what it may have been. As Jada Johnson's going to go to the line here, some desperately needed 3 throws to cut this to a 1-possession game here for the North Indians.
Not quite able to connect. She has one more though, so we'll see what she can do with it. And North still trailing by 5. And I think a lot of players right now are really scared that they're going to foul out, so it's leading to a lot different style of defense. And what's going on? It looks like there might have been a miscommunication between refs. It looks like it was supposed to be 1-1. But if that's the case, I don't know what they do because she already shot it and no one could rebound the ball. So does East get possession or?
I don't believe I've ever witnessed this case in all the high school basketball I've watched.
Yeah, definitely never seen this one before. I'm interested to see. So I guess jump ball, East possession. Interesting. I think that's a little bit unfortunate because no one could go for the rebound. So we really we'll never know who would have got that possession.
Yeah, and as the clock's going down, that could end up being what decides the game. Who knows? Some days little as that can really affect this outcome.
It's going to have Althouse bring up the ball here for the Lancers. The height in with Roman and Bingham here.
Not able to connect, but East gets a rebound. Not able to connect again. Keegan with a huge rebound.
She got desperately going to need points here from the senior leader, Kohler and Steers here.
Keegan's going to set it up to Summer. Summer really desperately wants to shoot this, but East is not giving them the look. Summer's going to have to pass it back out to Keegan. Keegan's going to drive in.
Up the middle of the floor.
And it's in! And there we are. Shawnee Mission North down 3, trailing East, and Keegan Stiers.
Was as light as a cloud right there. You know the clouds that Mario jump on? Right there from Stiers here.
Beautiful, and this is a close game. 2 minutes to remain. North only down 3 now. One steal or one change of possession could tie this game up.
As you're going to have number 5 here, Reese Althouse try to work it into Bingham. As East is just going to hold the ball here. Shot up by Tess Roman.
Not able, and Summer with another board.
Huge rebound taken there by number 1, Weineke. Now
looks like Summer's not slowing down.
Desperately need points here as Weineke is able to stop.
Oh, wow.
As you're going to get a travel there, number 1, Summer Weineke.
Wow.
Very big turn of events here for North as minute 36 remaining with.
Man, a huge rebound by Summer Weineke and then just immediately flips around to be a travel. Hopefully she'll bounce back here on defense. That is really unfortunate for North though.
Shawnee Mission East probably going to play this one a little slow, try to burn a little bit of that clock.
Yeah.
As high school still does not have a shot clock. The basketball also, East could hold it here for as long as they want.
Yeah, seriously, and as that time quickly diminishes, North is really going to have to figure out what they're going to do on their next
timeout here
position.
for East, as they know if they can put a bucket here, this game may be over with a minute 14 remaining.
Wow, what a turn of events there. We had a great run from North, able to bring it back just down to 3, and then I think we got going a little bit too fast. I think if we get this ball back, we need to set up a good play and hope we can get this game to go to overtime or hope we can steal it in the end too.
And East is probably going to try to get this to one of their better shooters as if they keep getting this clock to run down, then North is eventually going to have to foul them and force some free throws.
Yeah, for sure. that's not something North really wants to do right now, considering a lot of our players are in foul trouble. We might see some substitution from Coach Martina here. But I'm interested to see how this game's going to finish out, because it's been a very competitive game so far.
And something as little as just one free throw can make this a 2-possession game, so it'll make it just that much harder for North to get back into this one.
So,
very good points raised. I think that North is fine right now in the position they're in with a minute 14 remaining, down by 3. They've been able to get steals here pretty consistently, and they're just going to need to force another one if they want a chance to tie this game up.
yeah, and the student section is really filling out here for the end of this game and going into the boys game, so this is good for the ladies. They got a lot of support here tonight, and it's just starting to fill up, and the Brick House is going to get live here.
And that growing fan section could be what led to this big North comeback, getting them a little bit of momentum and motivation to get back into it.
Yeah, and a lot of really aggressive defense here.
All house bring it down, kick it to Bingham. Stanley on the wing, throws up, not able
and
to
North
complete.
gets the ball back. That's huge. And a travel is called. Wow. Holy cow.
As you're going to get another travel there on Kohler there. That's going to be 2 back-to-back travels here after steals from the North Indians.
A lot of vocalization from the student section. Nobody seems to be happy, but hopefully North can just really power through and get one more board or one more steal.
It's going to have number 14 Stanley here try to find something. As East is just going to really hold the ball here, up by 3. Some great defense there by Johnson. Kicks it to Bingham. Bingham out to Stanley. Stanley brings it in. Stanley not able to finish.
East with the rebound. And a foul is called. It's going to send her to the line. And this might be the possession right here.
I believe that might be on number 52. That would be her 5th. That's sending Madison Kohler home on senior night.
And we really need her for these rebounds because she is our height. But it is her 5th personal, so she'll be checking out on senior night. A great effort by Madison Kohler. All we can hope is that North really pulls something out of the hat right here.
As that's going to bring in Lucy Morrow, a sophomore, a little bit taller, but a lot less inexperienced for this North team. As that's going to Stanley at the line.
Not able to connect. This is looking good for Shawnee Mission North so far.
As Gossick only around a 37-38% free throw shooter on the year. Not the person you want at the line for the Indians, for the Lancers right now.
And not able to connect for the second one. That's huge. If I'm Coach Martina, I'm getting excited. They're going to move the ball back. We want this ball in Summer Weineke's hands. And a timeout is called. That's exactly what I wanted to see from Coach Martina. She is going to have a plan for these girls, and hopefully they can hit something.
You might have noticed Shawnee Mission East having a smaller lineup in general. Now getting ready to get these fouls, need their better shooters in for these free throws, and Shawnee Mission North is going to have to shoot a 3 if they want to tie the game up right here on this possession. So you don't really need too much size if you want to guard those interior shots.
Hopefully Coach Martina has a good plan for these girls. I'm sure she does. I'd like to see if I could see Summer Weineke put up a shot. If I could see Jada Johnson put up a shot, we'll be in good shape because they are known for their clutch threes. They're good under the pressure, and there's obviously a lot of pressure on their shoulders right now.
As with 26 seconds remaining, if you are just joining us, it is the Lancers 38, the Indians 35 here at the Brick House. It's been a very great game the whole night.
Yeah, amazing efforts from both teams. North really has stepped up a lot tonight with Kira being gone, and she's sick, so we hope she gets better. But seriously, great effort.
Shawnee Mission East cannot allow an outside shot here.
As we're going to have Weineke, the Splash Sisters, as I like to call them tonight. Both can make threes. Jada Johnson's going to work in.
Oh, and no foul is called. Fowler.
As we're going to get a very instrumental block there by number 30, Sarah Bingham, just 6'3", taller than everybody. That's going to lead to number 34, Keegan Stires, putting her 4th foul with 14 seconds remaining. That's going to send number 5, Reese Althouse to the line here. A pretty good free throw shooter here for the Lancers. Should be able to make 1 or 2 of them, which is all they need, frankly, with 14
seconds remain. North is going to really Yep, and East is going to hit a free throw, and that might be what ends this game.
And Reese is someone who you definitely don't want on that free throw line.
Yeah, and she does make both of them with 14 seconds remaining. The Indians are going to have to really hustle and pull something out of that magic hat. But amazing performance from both teams.
As the Lancers lead has been extended to 5, 14.2 seconds remaining on the clock. You'll have Madison Kohler fouled out for the North Indians, but firmly they don't need her position right now. They need a 3 from either Jada Johnson or Simawani. Who do you think is going to be taking the shot here for the North Indians?
You know, it really could go both ways. I think it really just depends on how the defense plays this situation, because we can see there has been a big change in how they guard Summer. A immense amount of pressure has been put onto her. She had those 2 back-to-back threes, which were a huge game changer. But I think really it could come down to any shooter on the court. And if I'm North right now, there's a lot of pressure.
And Shawnee Mission North is going to have to drop a good play. He's going to try to get one of those good shooters that they have open.
As for East, the lineup is about medium height with number 30. Sarah Bingham being in, and then number 14, Tess Roman being in.
Yeah, and East has definitely done a better job this fourth quarter on not fouling as much. We saw right in after the half, East was starting to really throw a lot of fouls, and that's what kind of got North to where they are right now. It's going to go to Keegan with 13 seconds on the clock. She's going to really have to move. Jada, lots of speed, 9 seconds.
Jada's going to work in. She's
and
able
no
to get up a
foul
shot,
is
not able
called,
to connect.
And that is going to be
the jump ball here. Possession stays with Shawnee Mission North, but with 1 second remaining, 5-point deficit. I believe the Lancers have secured this win tonight. Great efforts by both teams here. By the senior night here for North. That's a great effort by Madison Kohler, Keegan Stiers, Jada Johnson, all the seniors that North fans have grown up watching them over the past 4 years and just love to play and see them as they will play one of their last games as an Indian.
This game turned out exactly how we wanted it. We wanted it to be a close game. We wanted it to be a good game. We wanted to see a lot of effort from both teams, and I really haven't seen the players really let up, even though they have had a lot of foul trouble. It seems like they're still playing just as aggressive as they were in the first quarter.
Yeah, the high intensity of this game really made it a fun one to watch. Although Shawnee Mission North does not come out on top, it was a great game. I think the girls played amazing defense, and obviously Kira not being here, a lot of people stepped up a huge amount, and overall I think it was a great game. Coach Martina has a lot more great games on the way. So number 21 will be inbounding it.
As the game winds down to an end here with a second remaining, getting into Jada. Jada puts up a 3. Not able to ring it. As the final score here tonight is the Shawnee Mission East Lancers 40, the Shawnee Mission North Indians 35. After a great game by both sides, what do you say was the best aspects from the game for each team?
Yeah, I think North's defense was really a huge step of this game. High intensity the whole game, did not let up. I think we could have done a little bit better on our fouls and maybe got in the paint a little bit more on offense, but I think North played a great game, and I think they're a young team that has a lot to come. They're growing. Coach Martina does not ever give up, and the girls never give up, so yeah, I think it was a great game.
Yeah, and I really love, they always say that basketball is a mental game, and you really see that tonight. Lots of ups and downs for both teams, and just tons of effort. So normally a close game like this is the outcome, when both teams are playing that hard and playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I think something that kind of slipped up there is towards the end, we had a few turnovers that were just really unfortunate. We had 2 travels in clutch time.
As right now we're going to throw you to our sideline reporter Brett with an interview with Coach Lawrence, the winning coach.
I'm here with Coach Lawrence of the Shawnee Mission East Girls Lancers. How did you keep the lead that you had in the first half?
You know, I'm really glad that our girls came out and competed. This is our third game that we've won in a row, and I'm hoping that we are able to carry some momentum going into sub-state.
Yeah, and what a way to end up your regular season. What are your aspirations for sub-state?
You know, our goal is to win the first game and keep on moving. You know, we want to keep playing and competing every possession, game by game, and just chip away and get to the next one.
All right, thank you. This has been Brett Penland, your sideline reporter.
Thank you, Brett, for that insight into the great win that Coach Lawrence has just secured for her East Lancers. Now, a great game has happened tonight, and another great game is to come with our senior night festivities, and a great matchup between the boys teams, the Lancers, the Indians, as has some March Madness implications that if the North Indians win and a projected Gardner-Edgerton loss to Lawrence High comes, your North Indians will be sitting at the 16th seed.
Yeah, and Shawnee Mission North, like I said, the girls, they played a great game. I think they had a lot of aggression. They had a lot to prove, and I think they really gave their all out. And it was almost all there, and I wish them luck.
And I believe that this will be a very interesting game to see if this confidence can lead into this boys game.
Thank you guys for watching. Always great to see you guys tune in and stick around for the next game. Thank you.
Thank you.